Neverthere is a narrative-driven tabletop role-playing game podcast. This season, we're using the Dungeons & Dragons 5e rules. Kinda. Sometimes the language on this podcast can get a little spicy. But if that doesn't bother you, my name's Will, and I play Six.
I'm Bruce, and I'm the voice of Archie.
I'm Fraser, and I play Margbark.
My name is Emily, and I'm the voice of Osiris.
And I'm your Dungeon Master Tanner, and this is what happened on the last episode of Neverthere, the Neverthere.
The party battled Tivian and Barca, slaying Barca and seizing his infamous red hand. Tivian escaped through a portal, but the party was able to block him from taking their last stone. Barca's red hand had a strange reaction with Osiris's book, but they didn't have time to think about that as the portal was closing. Moving quickly, the party jumped through the portal after Tivian, landing outside of a gallery of a courtroom in Port Wayworth.
You find yourselves outside of a gallery of a courtroom in Port Wayworth. Old polished wood shines here, except for the singe marks that surround an obviously new door to the gallery ahead. You recall last time, somebody burnt this place fucking down. Or tried to.
It was I can't remember. It was either me or Archie, but...
Yeah, you guys hoped it was the little girl who's knucking futz that
Osiris
let out.
Let this motherfucker burn.
Yeah.
It was the girl that was knucking futz.
Oh yeah, it was the girl. No, it wasn't. It was you guys.
No, I 100%
I'm gonna light them all on fire.
Yeah, I killed them all.
We didn't start the fire.
To the left of the double doors, a guard leans against the wall, his head bobbing as he tries to stave off sleep. To the right, a set of stairs leads down. A brass sign above the stairs reads, Teleportation Bureaucracy System. There seems to be a low humming noise coming from down the stairs. What do you do? And I'm going to go ahead and preface this and say, going down the stairs, really good idea, guys. Really, really good idea.
I go to the guards guarding the stairs.
You approach the guard. He's to the left of the double door, so he's on the opposite side of the stairs. So you go up to him.
So we have to pass him in order to get down.
You have to pass him in order to get into the courtroom.
Oh no, fuck that shit.
Yeah, if you want to go down the stairs, you could just go down the stairs.
All right, let's go down the stairs, baby. Is everybody good with that?
Something tells me going down the stairs is a really good idea.
Yeah, we go down the stairs.
All right. You enter a basement made of perfectly flat gray stone blocks. The area is dimly lit by blue fire braziers. I always want to say braziers, and it slows me down when I say that. Is it braziers or brazier?
Braziers is broad.
The area is dimly lit by blue fire bra cups that sit low in the corners, just like your mom's boobies.
What did you say, bra cups?
Bra cups, just like your mom's boobies, is what he said. That's what he said.
Moving on.
Ahead, there's a long desk that reaches wall to wall. From the top of this desk to the ceiling is a dense metal grid, keeping anyone who enters from going beyond the desk. So I don't have to explain things to you guys. It's impenetrable.
What?
Right? It's impenetrable.
The desk?
The desk and the wire grid system, impenetrable. Behind the desk, a blue-skinned deep gnome with a bald head that shines in the blue light fiddles with something that looks almost like a Rubik's Cube. Behind the gnome is a massive metal machine with gnomish runes that produce a faint yellow glow. The machine whirs as a rubber duck materializes in the air. As it squeaks to the floor, the gnome places his puzzle on his desk and hops down from his stool. He picks up the duck, squeaks it, quack, quack, and and throws it in a large pile of miscellaneous items in the far corner before returning to his seat. His heavily lidded eyes look up at you. Welcome to the TBS. I'm Chip Dank Diggler. What do you want?
Chip, what?
I'm so
Dank Diggler.
Dick,
You say
Dick Diddler? What are you saying?
Dank Diggler.
Oh, okay.
Dick Diddler.
Mr. Dick Diddler, pleasure to meet you. My name's Mark
I'm not playing this game with get the fuck out. Leave.
Oh,
He wasn't supposed to be.
think
He's not supposed to sound like half orc strong guy. It was
No, he sounds like the zombies. That's what
No,
he
here we
sounds
go.
like,
It was supposed to be like here. So we're gonna roll back the goofums. Welcome to the TBS. I'm Chip Dank Diggler. What do you want,
Mr. Diddler.
Diggler?
Diggler. Oh,
He points to the sign on the wall that materializes. No jokes about my name.
okay.
Is what it says.
owner of the Dank Diggler Dome.
Excuse me. Have you seen a scary smoke monster come through here?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I tried.
What about dude? Dude come through here?
Who come through here?
No, what about a dude?
Just a dude.
Nobody.
What do you do?
When you ask him what he does, he sighs. I work for the TBS. Have you heard of the TBS?
No.
Does anybody know what that is? No? No?
It's the teleportation bureaucracy system. We make sure you get the items you need almost when you need them.
Oh, you might know Tether then. Banjo guy.
No.
Oh,
Sounds like a banjo.
yeah, he really does.
He's a zombie.
Describing things more don't make me know what they are.
What if we need items exactly when we need them and not almost when we need them?
Then you wouldn't want to go through bureaucratic means. There's a lot of red tape.
Can you replicate items?
No.
What if I said I wanted a set of 6 stones?
Then you'll have to fill out paperwork and see if we can get those to you, as long as you can provide ownership or the items know that they own to you. Belong to you.
Actually, we would just like all our shit.
I can help you get all your shit.
Okay, I fill out a paperwork with all my shit, all of our shit written down.
How long would this approval take?
It depends. The machine is kind of wonky. That rubber duck was supposed to appear 2 weeks ago.
Is there any way we can expedite this?
Sadly, yes.
Okay, tell us more, please.
First, you'll have to fill out this paperwork. And he hands you a stack for each of you that's item requisition slips. And it wants you to list out every single item you have in triplicate, multiple signatures on every page, and answer specific questions about ownership principles, whether or not they're magical, and how many times you have licked them.
How many
all right,
times
so let's
you
see.
have
Helmet of Dormloud the Revenant. Yes, it is magical. I've licked this helmet 3 times.
Wait, sir, please. Excuse me,
Sword
we're
of
in
Dormloud
quite the
Revenant.
hurry. We don't really have
Yes,
time
it's
to
magical.
go about filling
I've
out all
licked the
these
sword 7
paperwork. How
times.
do you even verify if there are items in the end anyway?
The items will know.
Plus, let's see.
So then the paperwork is
Enchanted
purely
Great Act.
necessary. The items already know, and it
yes,
doesn't
this
matter if we
item is
fill the paperwork
magical.
out or not, right?
No, well, yes. Well,
17 times I've licked the Enchanted Great
He's
Act.
still going. I love it.
This is gonna
Look.
be so funny in the background.
this is bureaucracy. You still have to fill out the
Oh, right,
forms,
the,
and I have to stamp
the
them.
coat of
And
many
then I can
arms.
give you the expeditious bracelets in
Is
order to
this
make this
magical?
happen faster.
I've never
Okay.
licked
This
the coat
is
of
falling
many arms.
asleep.
Why haven't I licked my coat of many arms?
Okay,
I don't know.
First, I'm losing my shit right now.
Why
I
Okay,
stuck
alright,
my
so
dick
we-
on them at least twice.
all right. So we fill out these paperwork standard, and it takes us 8 hours to do.
It takes
So
you about
we
20
long
minutes
rest.
to fill out all
Yeah,
the.
it takes exactly one short rest.
You know what?
to do
You know what, guys? You know what? I mean, if you decide to, it will take you an hour to fill these out, which will constitute a short rest.
Yeah.
Yay!
I'm using all my hit dice. I
I'm
still don't
using
have any
every
spell
single one of
slots.
mine.
All right. So you guys get everything from a short rest that you should. And after you fill out these forms, Mr.
Yeah, right. Delilah.
Now, huh?
Hand axe overturning.
Oh, okay. Okay, he's still going.
Wait, couldn't you just say
So
So
Delilah?
I'm at the
Magical.
fullest health that I can possibly be at, which unfortunately is only 65 because Tanner has stolen my life from me.
Have I licked Delilah? Hey, Six.
Ah, yes, Archie.
How many times have I licked Delilah?
Once at the Ghost, maybe.
Didn't have it at the ghost.
Archie,
have it
how
to
many
ghost.
items do you lick?
I think 3 times.
Well, that's why my immune system's so good.
All right. So
73 times to licking Delilah. All right, sorry, here you go. Chip, who's his name? Chip?
Chip Dank Diggler. Yes.
All right, Chip, here's my forms for all me items.
Thanks.
All my items say that I've licked them 0 times, and I hand it to him.
You've really licked all your possessions, nunts.
I don't have a tongue.
Do you need to put that on a form to teleport to you as well?
No.
Okay.
So, I know we only took a short rest, and Bruce says I get all my spell slots back. 60 episodes in, I'm learning how to play D&D. But I don't get all the spells back that I can only do once per long rest.
Correct.
Because it
You do
wasn't
not.
4 hours.
You do not get those back.
Cool.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, moving on. Now that I know
Okay.
how to play my character I've been playing for a year and a half. We're good.
Nice. All right, yeah. So he presses a button on his side of the desk, and this little hatch opens on your side, and inside are these 4 bracelets that are very plain brown leather. They're very unassuming, don't look like anything special, aside from these little specks of silver, these little discs that are on one side opposite the latch. Put those on. You're going to hear some questions eventually. You need to answer them truthfully. It will speed up the process. Remember, truth can sometimes be subjective.
On the sheet, I also wrote down pieces of Navarre.
As he's flipping through the pages, he says, "Pieces of Navarre. If this is something you own, you didn't really describe it. You say, it be people. What do you mean?"
Oh, well, I was hoping it would bring them here.
They belong to you?
I think so.
If you think so, then it's declined. He
No,
stamps
that's
declined on it.
That's subjective.
It's not. This is bureaucracy. Is there anything that I or the TBS can help you with?
No.
Great.
What do we do with these bracelets?
You leave. Eventually, the bracelets will telepathically send you questions to your brain. You will answer the questions aloud, sending it back to the machine. The machine will use that morsel of truth to send the items to you faster because it works like that. Don't ask me why. I didn't make it. I just work here.
Is the bracelet mine now?
The bracelet now, well, no, once you get your stuff, those will teleport back here.
Oh, okay.
How will we get our items if we leave?
Archie was about to lick it.
If you leave, the items will be teleported to you. The bracelets are magic. Ta-da.
Teleported how? Just like up here? Will they fall from the sky?
Sometimes. Watch your head.
Okay.
Thank you for visiting the TBS. We're closed.
All right, thanks, Chip.
Is there anything else downstairs? Was that it?
No, there's a literal blockade from keeping you from getting back towards the machine. And he goes back to playing with his Rubik's Cube. And he says, "Fucking cube. Click, 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 click."
He says click.
Wow.
Yeah, he's saying click out loud.
He's saying click,
click. Awesome.
All right, you guys go back upstairs. Hooray! A very clear and intentional path to getting your stuff back that is not just something stupid and made up. It totally makes sense. Let's move on.
Totally makes sense. It totally.
Yeah.
Falls right in line with the story. Well done.
Yeah,
Tanner.
yeah. Everyone knows that the TBS has an office in every municipal building across Atoria.
All right, cool. I guess we go back upstairs and we're gonna make our way into
we're in Port Wayworth, though. Should we be kind of laying low a little bit? Because we're wanted, like, more than anybody else on the fucking planet right now?
I would like everyone between
Roll
you.
initiative.
No, not roll initiative.
Jeez, already. Holy shit.
I want you all to choose a number. Everyone assign themselves a number 1, 2, 3, or 4. You all have to have a different number. So
One.
I'll just. Okay. Okay, fine.
4.
So Archie is 1. Okay, Frazier is 3. Emily, did you say 2? And Will is 4? Great. Remember your numbers.
What was my number? 3. Okay, never mind. Got it.
All right, number 4.
Oh, cool. That's me.
All right. You hear in your head, hello, how many feathers are on an average chicken? Rounded to the nearest 1,000. Would you like me to repeat?
No.
I will repeat anyway. How many feathers are on an average? Sorry, I can't keep that out very well. How many chickens are on an average? No. All right.
How many chickens are on the average
chicken?
Chicken.
Here, I'll do it. I got it now. I got to remember, I got to go low. How many feathers are on an average chicken? Rounded to the nearest 1,000.
1,000. That's a lot. 7,000.
Okay. Does 6 believe that answer?
No. What?
Answer declined.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Well done.
All right, what do you guys do?
We should wait for us to get our stuff back, right?
Who knows how long that'll take, 6?
We can't just stand around outside of the gallery of the courtroom in Port Wayworth. We're wanted around here. We need to lay low.
Or we could just sneak in. The last place they would expect to find us is where we are.
A criminal always returns to the scene of the crime.
Well, technically, the scene of my crimes were nowhere near here, but you know.
Mark really just said the gallery of the courtroom before.
The gallery and the gray room and the Port Wayworth and the court stuff.
Hey, you know what, Frazier? Mark sounds a lot like Rick from Rick and Morty, now that I think about it.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but talking like Boomhauer from King of the Hill.
Morty, we gotta go to Port Wayworth. We gotta go to the gallery.
Come on, Morty. Morty.
Why did you just throw
You gotta
up?
answer those questions,
That's
Morty.
what he does. He like
burps.
burps. Yeah.
Oh, Rick. I was thinking,
Yeah.
I was still stuck on Boomhauer. I was like, Boomhauer is not. But yeah.
he doesn't just randomly vomit.
I can't disagree with Mark. We really shouldn't stay out in the open.
Tanner, there was literally, there was only one guard, right?
Uno guard.
Hey, follow my lead, guys. All right, and 6 is gonna go up and gonna use thaumaturgy to create ominous sounds around him. It's just gonna sound like or something. I don't know.
So
Wait, I'm
fucking
sorry. Hold on.
ominous.
Wait. How's it gonna sound, Will? How's it gonna sound? That's
This guy
amazing.
has been nodding. He's kind of bored out here, and he kind of brain damage dogs.
He's gonna wake up and see 6 with his eyes red, and 6 is gonna get on your knees.
Mark's gonna use prestidigitation to make him piss his pants.
That's not how press. Well, okay, yeah, you can make his
Yeah, we
pants
made him
wet.
soil himself.
Yeah. Okay, we'll make his pants wet in his crotch area, like he pissed himself. He thinks he did. Maybe. We'll see.
Okay. You do that, and 6 says, "Get on your knees." Go ahead and roll intimidation, please.
6, you're into some weird shit.
Do I get advantage?
Yeah, sure.
You can tell Tanner has something planned here. He's so upset about it. 14 plus 4 is my highest roll, 18.
He gets on his knees and he goes, "I think I'm into this." Fuck you. I'm gonna make it weird. I'm gonna make it weird.
Drop your weapon, and I tie him up.
Wait, where did 6's voice go?
He starts to pull down his pants. This weapon?
Okay.
Oh,
no,
God.
no, no,
Can
no,
I
no,
fucking
tie him
like
up.
a
I
make
tie
him in
up.
the jaw just as hard as I fucking can, try to knock him out.
We tie
Listen,
him up.
guys, he was falling asleep.
I know,
I couldn't have made this fucking easier.
Don't guys me, guys them.
Yeah, right.
I'm saving them from their mistakes
Fucking
once
hell.
again.
No, we don't have to
I
punch
didn't
him.
do anything.
I tie him up, and we drag him into the courtroom.
You're guilty by association for all the other shit you did, Emily.
Yeah, you start to you drag him into the courtroom.
No,
I just bought.
In the middle of a court case.
Oh, is it a court case? I guess.
Will,
Is it daylight outside?
Can we
Yes.
don't, Will? Can we don't, please? Can we stop?
don't, please?
It's like it's like
Could you don't?
it's early evening. So yeah, like
Can we back this all up?
This is when they
no,
trial
it's
the
done now.
misdemeanor.
You start dragging this guy, and he's like, "Yep, this is awakening something in me." Don't know what to tell
I don't
you.
know
Like
what
this
I'm
is.
doing anymore.
Where are you taking this guy? What are you doing with him? There's a door that goes out behind you, and then there's the door downstairs on the right.
I throw him down the door downstairs. Boop.
You throw him down a flight of stone stairs.
Tied up.
Motherfuck. Tied up. Yep. You hear clink, tonk, crack. Not into this. And then you just kind of hear something that sounds really like a squishy crack at the bottom. And you hear gurgling. And you hear wow, I can't even think of his name now. You hear Chip Diggler
I'm out.
go downstairs. He goes,
I'm gone.
what?
I'm done.
Oh,
I'm leaving.
No.
Tanner, is he dead?
What?
Tanner?
You don't know? Go look down the stairs,
Okay,
I guess.
No, I'm leaving. I left.
Where are you going? Inside,
The
outside?
other way.
The outside is the only other way other than the courtroom.
Then it's
All right,
outside.
I
All
run
right, you
down
go
the stairs.
outside.
Osiris runs down the stairs.
Yeah, okay. The guard is down here gurgling. His shoulders both are out of their sockets at these odd angles. You can
Okay.
see that his knee has broken in two places on the same knee. And what's actually happened that's making him gurgle is he's cracked his head on the stone floor. And he's now drowning in his own blood and vomit.
Oh,
And-
Jesus Christ.
And prestidigitated piss.
That's graphic.
What do you do?
Can I cast a healing word on him, please?
Sure. Go ahead, cast healing word on him.
I'm gonna just do it at a first level, and I'm gonna just Tanner. I don't feel like the amount that I heal him matters, but he heals 12 HP.
Do it.
I guess he's stable. He's still got broken bones and a gashed
That's
skull.
fine. I just
Kill
can't
him.
have him dead. I can't have him dead.
Kill
I
him.
can't. Nope.
Do it.
I'm gonna tattle.
I mean,
Is what he says in
if
his,
he's, if he's got a crushed
vomit
skull,
and
does he
blood
not
and
have like
piss.
brain damage at this point? I'm
Don't
confused.
know.
I mean,
Does
he's
healing
speaking,
word
so
heal
Are you a
brain
doctor? Might as well roll a medicine check. Go ahead, do that
I
for
might
me.
as well. You know what? Yeah, let's do it.
Guys.
That's a natural,
Guys,
natural
guys.
20, Tanner.
Great. He's not gonna have a good life. The rest of his life is going to be, him in and out of hospitals.
So this is where Will has. This is where the DM tells Will he has to change his alignment to evil on his
we
character
got to
sheet,
reverse
right?
course.
Yeah,
we got
seriously.
to reverse course right
So-
now. We
Well,
got.
we can't
we gotta
undone
stop
what we've
this.
done. So, okay, cool. At least he can't come after us. Okay, she leaves. I hope you're okay. Goodbye.
Okay, all right. Just
He
somebody else
gurgles.
go. Somebody else go. Somebody else have a turn at Dungeons and Dragons.
Osiris
Somebody-
feels better knowing that she had no
Okay,
participation in
stop.
that except for healing him.
You
stop,
threw
stop,
him
stop.
down the stairs.
No,
I
I
did.
didn't.
Oh,
Six
okay.
did.
It was
You
six.
watched as 6 threw him down the stairs.
He's bigger and stronger than me. I can't win
Why
that.
you didn't use your words? You know how powerful words are? People protest for that kind of shit. Excuse me, maybe don't.
all right. Somebody else have a turn to Dungeons and Dragons. I already did the thing. Like,
I
did.
left. I'm outside. Fuck this
Archie's
shit.
outside. Archie, the sun is setting over Port Wayworth. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but I guess it's winter, so the sun sets earlier. It's beautiful if it didn't smell like smog, which you're used to and you still kind of like. What up?
Oh, smells like home.
Yes. All right. Tanner, where are we right now? Where is everybody but Archie? Because he walked outside.
You guys are inside. Osiris is downstairs, walking back up from Gurgle McGee, and the two of you, Six and Markbark, are just standing up here, twiddling your thumbs.
What else is around us?
Plants. It's a nice lobby with plants.
Can we go anywhere other than down the stairs from
You
here?
could go in the courtroom or outside. There's not many options here.
Marbark's going in the courtroom.
Cool. Why?
I don't know. Why not?
It's
I
designed
want
to
to
be
see
there.
what's
All
up.
right, so,
Marbark's curious.
uh,
He's just kind of like he's like just, sort of just wandering around
Hey,
the lobby, like
Marbark,
poking stuff,
Marbark,
looking at
hey,
things.
Yeah, let's
grabs
just
the
walk
door.
around the place that
Marbark,
we're wanted
hey,
in.
come
In
here,
the
Marbark.
fucking
Don't
place
go in there.
where they sentence people to death.
Margaret, come here. Don't. Come here, Margaret. I got a secret. I got a
fucking
secret.
hate all of
What?
you.
I was just
Every
about to
single
go in this
fucking one of
big,
you.
beautiful door
Except
here. It
Tanner.
looks like a really nice place to be. I mean, there might be something great behind this door.
as you approach the
You
door
were going to
and you talk
suffer
about
when I
how
DM.
it's going. As you approach the door and you're like, oh, it's a good door, and you see the singe marks around it, you're like, those are good singes. You hear stuff on the other side of the door because it's not insulated other than it being wood.
What do I hear?
You listen to the door and you hear on the other side a pretty familiar voice that says, and now.
Oh wait, is
the
it Piat Baelcom? Come.
No, it's not Piat Baelcom. Why would it be Piat Baelcom? It's Judge Gliam Svelik.
Oh, that's right, Glimes.
And what he's saying from the other side is, this is the trial of one accomplice to the Black Wolf Brigade who has helped usher them across the country to and from their destinations as they wreaked chaos. Dredge, you stand trial and will suffer the consequences of those you have helped.
Osiris, I have to enter this courtroom.
Marbark, before you do, let me get Archie.
Oh, still smells like fucking black lung out here.
I go get Archie and tell him what. Marbark relayed that to us, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Marbark. He tells him what he's heard.
I go get Archie. I say, Archie, listen, Dredge is in there. Marbark's gonna go. I think it's round 2.
Man, on 3 for me. 3's a fucking jump. And Archie just fucking cannonballs through the door, man.
All right.
What about our stuff? We don't have any
Before
weapons.
you do that, I want everyone to have numbers again. It can be the same ones that you had last time.
3.
So Archie, okay.
Wait, what? No, you're 2, Emily.
No, I'm
He's
3
1.
now.
Emily-
He said we can, but I said 3.
Why don't we just
So,
keep
3.
the same numbers? That
3.
way,
Emily,
not
She's your
everybody-
sister. You should have fucking raised her better.
Why don't we keep the same numbers? That way, like, we're not mixing up the order.
Yes,
Because Will got called
100%.
on last time. He could get called on again if we're
I
switching
blame-
up
I blame-
numbers.
That's
Tanner on this.
that's not how probability works.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're not rolling a D3 now because he got called on before. So it doesn't.
All right.
Fucking, it doesn't matter.
Bruce
then.
is,
Fuck it.
Bruce,
whatever.
Bruce is 1.
right,
Fraser's
fine,
2.
2.
Emily. If Emily's 2, Fraser's 3. I'm 4. Boom.
All
Yeah,
right,
okay, go.
great. It's 2.
Ooh.
Aren't you so glad you kept your number?
Right?
See?
You big dummy.
You hear a voice in your head that goes,
Hello. Are you ready to answer your question?
You're what?
Your question. Your
Yeah.
question.
Sure.
all right.
What is your favorite color? Wrong answers will delay processing.
Purple.
Is her favorite color purple?
Blue. No, green.
I mean, how many things are on her that are purple?
Her cloak. When she
okay.
goes starry form is
Alright,
purple. Her
If
book
you
is
if you
purple.
believe that, great. All right.
Correct.
I need a dexterity save from you.
Oh, it's gonna hit you in the
falling
fucking head. It's gonna hit you in the fucking head.
Thankfully, I'm a lucky halfling, so I can't roll nat 1. So I got a 15.
Oh, great. Yeah. You are able to move out of the way as all of your stuff.
All of it.
All of your stuff comes down from nothing
Can I
and lands on the
intentionally
ground.
try to catch the didgeridoo so it does not break?
Yeah, sure. You catch it.
Okay, cool, great.
So you've got your stuff back.
Neat. Okay, well, that was pretty easy, you guys. I'm ready.
Wow, that's fantastic. The TBS actually works, but we have bigger problems on our hands. I must save Dredge now.
Hey, Fraser.
What?
I mean, hey, Mom.
Yes, Archie. What can I help you with?
Oh,
Now
sorry,
you're
sorry.
looking at fourth wall.
Yeah. Hey, is it that same fucking judge in there?
It sounds like it.
Should we wait for all of our stuff to come back? It sounds like we got a little time.
So what do you suspect we're gonna do just to kill time while they try my best friend and first mate?
Maybe we should come up with a plan.
Well, this sounds like the beginning of the trial, so we might have some time to spare, but I'm not gonna stand around here all day while they sentence him to death.
I declare that
jumping is my benefit for bestial soul.
Nice.
We don't really have anybody else here to help us fight like we did last time. I don't think it's going to go well.
And some of us don't even have weapons. You're right. We probably should kill some time, but
Archie cracks his knuckles and he goes, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a hell of a lot stronger than the last time I was here.
There probably won't be that many people when the execution comes, so what if we wait until then? Maybe they take them to, like, the gallows or something. I don't know.
No, there's definitely more people generally guarding executions than the courtroom sentencing, because generally the execution is where everybody gets broken out.
Yeah, and there'd be a crowd typically. I listen in.
You hear some proceedings in there. Dredge tries to make a couple comments as he's silenced by a guard. There's some people just talking up on the stand. Seems like a pretty standard proceeding.
Based on our knowledge of these previous court proceedings, how long do we suspect we would have before a sentencing is handed down?
I mean, you really don't have experience with previous proceedings because they didn't finish for you guys. So
That's fair.
I do. I listen.
Archie would know, like, with the way that they're trying to present things, this seems like it's going to be relatively quick. You've seen with them pushing this much information that they could go as short as a half hour.
So here's the question, and I'm going to pose this to Tanner. Archie and Six did not come out of this door when we exited last time, so we would know a way around this through where the mayhem was when the fire alarm was pulled, basically, right?
Yeah, you'd have to go all the way outside, circumnavigate the building through some sort of gated area like you were in last time when everyone was escaping. So you'd have to go in the back door that then is where the guards are, which is next to a guard station. If you recall, you went out the guard station.
Okay, so never mind.
Or no, yeah, some of you went out the guard station and the others went out the sort of municipal side of it.
Would we know where Gliam's Felix office is, and does it have windows?
I mean, they don't have windows in here.
Okay.
The problem is we have to go outside of what is effectively the courtroom, which will very likely be one of the most highly guarded places in Port Wayworth, and then meander our way back to where people are not supposed to go unless they're judges or guards. And that's not a good idea.
All right, well, we've made the decision. We're just going to stand around here until we think the trial might be drawing to a close. And we play a montage of time passing by. We're rolling dice or something. We're playing cards.
I mean, I would typically dictate that.
I roll intimidation.
Fuck you! I am not
You will be
intimidated.
an ace.
I intimidate the time to pass.
All right. I give you, we're going to do 2 more rolls of the dice here and see if you guys can do it. Otherwise, the TPS machine is going to take a little bit longer for everyone's stuff. So everyone still has their same numbers. The number is 1.
Yay.
All right. Archie, you hear in your head.
Hello? Are you ready for your question?
Yes.
Name the last 5 meals you've eaten in reverse chronological order. Bonus points if they rhyme.
Did you just say chronological?
Chronological.
I did say chronological. Yes. Yes, I said it. I meant it. Chronological order.
What do I do if I actually haven't eaten 5 meals?
Ever?
The entirety. In the last 60 episodes.
The voice asked the question. Ever?
You would be dead.
Right. But I'm not, so.
So,
Let's see.
name the last-
God's breakfast. Rations.
All right. I'm sure that's true.
That didn't rhyme. Good job.
Actually,
I
rations
need a
rhymes
dexterity.
with rations. I don't know what you're talking
Yes,
about.
yeah. I need a dexterity saving throw from you, please. DC 14.
15.
All right, yeah, your stuff drops from the ceiling.
Whoop. Clank.
Yeah, oh yeah, a big clang with all your shit, including a helm and a great sword. I'm gonna send you some stuff so that you can have the descriptions of what these do, because on them are some tags that you didn't see before that are in Father Dell's handwriting that you wouldn't know, but they are. You could tell that because it says Heart Dell. Remember that these are cursed. Dell did his best to uncurse them.
Yeah, so like Archie puts his great axe on his back. He puts his great sword on his other, like, so he got a great axe and a great sword. Puts his coat of arms back on.
Archie, these are long descriptions. We've got the great sword first and the helm second.
And
these
remember,
are legendary items.
I did attune to them.
Yeah, you're attuned to them.
Okay.
It's fine. I don't give a fuck anymore. Our item economy is fucking broken, dude.
Let's go.
All right. So you've got his massive greatsword with a few different extra details now since Dell has worked on them. You don't know why they're so hellish, but I guess that's what he worked with. And then the helm, which just continuously radiates an aura of heat and rage. So as you look through those, the what they do seems pretty OP. Remember, the greatsword does use greatsword damage plus its additional stuff that's on there. That helm is going to be clutch. So at any point in time, if you think that someone else needs to use that kind of stuff, you can put that helm on them, and then we can kind of figure out what happens there with the curse and the attunement. But yeah, how do those look to you?
I'm still reading.
It's fucking long, isn't it? Like, really good stuff, but that curse sucks.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So everyone sees Archie get his stuff back. You all feel just an aura of rage and hatred coming off of his items that have appeared here. It has only seemed to have grown since the last time you've been around them. You can clearly tell it is Dormloud's helmet and sword, and it sparks a little point of fear in each of you, thinking that these items pose a possibility of harming even friends.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
Yup.
So happy to have this in our party.
Yeah, right?
It's fine as long as you're nowhere near me.
Well, until a certain point.
Yeah.
The friend or foe
Fucking
bit.
noted.
Okay. All right. So you guys are intending to wait out here until you hear any sort of happenings inside. Yes?
Yes.
All right. As you do, eventually in the front door, 2 guards enter. And they see you all. There are benches and stuff in here. So if you decided to sit on benches or hang around, you guys basically look like the Breakfast Club, just chilling in the library, not actually doing work when the principal walks in. And they look to each of you in turn and then look over the door and don't see a guard. And one of them says, "What are you doing here?"
These are noble people?
They are guards.
Oh.
We are guards.
We're waiting on the trial to end, of course. We're trying to see what happens to the fugitive. Surely he'll be put to death.
Yes, surely. And, is there not a guard posted here?
We haven't seen one yet.
Roll deception.
That's factual.
We totally saw. What do you mean we saw?
We
him?
totally
threw him
saw
down
one.
the
Threw him
stairs.
downstairs.
Oh, fucking forgot about him. I forgot.
Yeah. God.
Whatever.
I'm
plus
not lying.
20 non-natural.
All right, fine. I also don't know why you're against that one. Otherwise, it would have been persuasion, which is worse for you.
Normally I'm like, let me roll deception, please.
Yeah. Well,
Right,
we'll have to get in touch with his superior, our superior. You were here to replace him, so him not being here definitely be a dock against his pay. Whoever's closest to the stairwell down can hear the guy downstairs very faintly, only you. So we'll say it's Osiris because she was down there last. Hello.
I will say, I think someone fell down the stairs, and I feel
no.
One of the guards will turn to the other and say, go check that out. Yes, sir. And he runs down the stairs and he yells back up, "Why is he tied?" and downstairs, Chip Diggler will say, he came falling down the stairs. He was tied up, and the girl from above, hang on. And he flips through papers and he finds your name. Osiris T's son, she came down and healed him as he was gurgling on the floor. And you hear the guy said, "And you just left him here? I can't go to the other side. I teleport in back here, and for safety purposes, I can't go around. And you didn't alert anyone. Well, that one's my bad. That's my bad."
Is the other guard at the top of the stairs, like looking down?
Yeah, he's downstairs, and he starts to unsheath his sword a bit. Why is he down the stairs?
I'm trying to make him suffer the same fate.
All right, go ahead and roll athletics. Contested.
27.
Yeah, you shove him down the stairs. He skips the first 20 and lands on the 21st and starts rolling down.
He straight this is Sparta's him down the stairs.
I'm going to roll for the other guy to see if he gets hit. Shit. The answer is yes. Or he got a 3. So he's not able to get out the way, and as the other guy barrels down into him, he hits his legs and takes him out from under him, which is extra difficult because he's in the slick mess of blood, magicated piss, and throw up. If you look down the stairs, there's a bundle of 3 men, 2 of them trying to get themselves up, one incredibly dead-ish, another one very hurted, and the third one just covered in nasty.
I create Mage Hand. I send Mage Hand down there to just constantly slap them in the face.
You can't. I don't think Mage Hand can do that.
Why?
to keep them from coming back up, Tanner.
It's not Mage Hand. No, sorry. It kind of goes woof 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 woof. No.
I was kind of hoping that maybe an armored person being flung down the steps unaware, landing on the other, might knock them all out. That's kind of what I was hoping for. But.
I mean, the one guy you pushed down the stairs is very, very almost as badly injured as the first guy that someone threw down the stairs.
Okay.
The only guy that's really kind of standing is the guy that went to check him out initially, who got extra damaged because he got barreled into. So it's a fuck situation.
Can we get like
what do you want?
a bowling ball, like a pins falling kind of sound when they.
Sure, here it is. Great. All right. So, downstairs, Chip Diggler's going, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And behind him you hear clang, 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 because one of those toy mechanical monkeys with the cymbals teleported in behind him.
I walk down the stairs.
Okay, Archie, you walk down the stairs. You see 2 guards on the floor, busted and bangled, and the third guard slipping and stuff. He's trying to gain his footing as he pulls his sword out. I'm gonna roll a freaking acrobatics or dexterity save, see if he is able to stand up. He doesn't. He rolled a 6. He slips up as he pulls his sword out and falls on it. He's dead.
Cool. Hey, look, problem solved itself. Hey, Chip, you didn't see anything, right?
What are my options? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes or no?
No, the options are no and no.
But bureaucracy dictates that I must fill out the forms. I was filling out this form for accidental accident on public
Oh, right. Yeah,
property.
go back to filling out your forms. That's fine. Take your time.
I've got to fill these out in triplicate. The one for dead guy dying on sword is like 46 pages.
The other guy fell. So anyway, we'll see you later.
Okay, goodbye.
Oh, man.
Goodbye.
Can you guys send someone down to clean this up?
Yeah, we'll get right on it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Hey, have you gotten any of your items yet?
Yeah, we got 2 of us have.
Oh, great. The 2 of you, Osiris and Archie, you look down at your wrists and the bracelets are gone. Great. Thanks for using the TBS. This transaction will be taken out of your taxes in triplicate. All right. Okay. So, yeah, you guys, odds or evens? Margbark and 6.
Odds.
Okay.
I'll take evens.
It is odd. Oh, yeah. It is odd. So 6. You hear in your head.
Are you ready for your question? Also, hello.
Oh, hi. You sound like me sometimes. Yes, I'm ready for my question.
If you were an owl, would you rather eat mice or voles? Please justify your answer in 30 words or less.
Mice are what?
Voles.
Bowls.
I would eat voles because Osiris has never turned into a vole.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
All right. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
He wouldn't eat mice because he's seen Osiris mouse a bunch of times.
Well, he's seen Osiris rat, but
Close
I'm
enough.
just saying.
It's a mouse.
What's a vole?
A vole is
Mole.
like a small burrowing.
Yeah, burrowing small.
In your head,
Rodent.
6, you hear.
Sounds good, homie.
Go ahead and give me a dexterity save, please.
13 plus something.
Mine is.
Plus nothing.
Okay.
Nope, 13 plus 0 is exactly 13.
All right, you take 6 bludgeoning damage as it falls on your head.
Nice. I was full health because of my use of all my hit dice. Now I am down to 93.
Okay.
6, that means you have that mace and some other stuff.
Yeah, I got the shield back, which I think I cheated at some point because I think I had 17 AC the whole time, but whatever.
Damn.
Give Mark his question so we can go in this courtroom and fuck shit up. Let's go.
No.
Can we go in this courtroom even if Mark
What
Mark
does
isn't
Mark
missing
need?
anything? Is going to keep him from going in the courtroom.
So did they take his robes of Giard? That was his
No.
clothes. I would say
No.
no. Did they take his ring of spell storing?
Yes, Mark has been naked for the last 3 episodes.
No,
he
he's
did-
basically had all his stuff.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like you have your Sunblade because it can't be taken,
Yeah,
really.
they can't take it if they wanted to.
So yeah, so you're ready to go.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, let's do this.
So whenever
Cool.
Mark gets the shit back, he gets it. Whatever he's missing, who knows?
Okay, let's do this. But I'm gonna attack from the sky, and he activates his go gadget boots, and he now has flying until he's incapacitated.
Indoors?
With a movement speed of 3. Yep.
Indoors.
Indoors.
So, Archie, go ahead and do your thing, please.
I kick the door open and I yell, "Here's Hachi!" And I jump at Glyam with my great axe to hit him.
All right. 6, when this flies open, are you flying in?
Yep.
Okay, you fly in. As you cross the threshold into the room, and
Oh, and I
Mark
rage.
does as well, go into rage. Great. Everyone crosses into the threshold. We're going to say Osiris does too. That cool?
Yep.
Everyone's like, "Rawr!" It's one of those moments where it's like
Yeah.
the whole team coming through. Mark, as you cross the threshold, in your head, you hear,
Hello. Are you ready for your question?
Oh, this is interesting timing, but yes, go ahead, please.
okay.
If you had to choose between a dragon sword and eternal fame, which one would you pick? Wrong answers may result in teleportation errors.
Dragon's Horde and Eternal Fame. I think I'm going to have to go with the Dragon's Horde.
Okay. Is that the truth?
Yes.
Okay. As you answer, it says,
Cool. Thank you for participating. If you'd like to leave feedback, call me.
all right. And the band on your wrist
Oh, but wait,
disappears.
what's your number?
444 star. Fuck you.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to forget that shit.
So, all your stuff, I need a dexterity saving throw from you, please.
Why do I feel like this is going to be higher than everyone else's? That is a 12 plus 3, 15.
Okay. So, you are unable to dodge as your remaining whatever stuff that you've lost along the way that you put on your forms falls down on your head.
It's like some gold. It was a bunch of gold.
It was a bunch of gold, yeah. It's 5 bludgeoning damage as you're hit by this. And then as everyone is in the courtroom, all of them gasping as you all enter, you start feeling this sort of static electricity in the air. And you could see this yellow, almost strange runic light glowing in the air above you. And it just like falters and flits around. You can see these sparks of magic start dashing off the walls and moving between the people. And you kind of see this large metal thing materialize and then disappear out. And then it's twisted the next time it materializes and portions of it become visible. And then above you and everyone in the gallery of the courtroom in Port Wayworth is Margbark's boat. Does anyone do anything?
Osiris takes 1 moral step forward and 2 moral steps back.
All right.
Yeah, 6 is dodging. If that, I mean, that's an action, right?
All right, all of the people that have come into the courtroom for entertainment, whether they be good, evil, or neutral, are crushed by this boat as it falls down. Crunch. Oh.
So we get how much experience from that?
So that's what happens immediately. Six had already had this prepared, but he was going to use prestidigitation to create fireworks.
Do you still do it?
Just
I mean, you can still do it.
like a little less aggressively, like a little less excited.
Great.
Behind
So
it,
as these people lie crushed underneath this boat, you can see the people on the sides of the gallery just staring. There's complete silence in here now, other than light groans coming from beneath the boat. And then Six sets off these little pew pew fireworks, and everyone just goes, and breaks out screaming.
So as the ship is sitting there and the fireworks are going off, Mark Bark just salutes his ship, and there's a small tear that drips down his face.
And this is about the time that I hit Glyam with my great axe, right?
Okay, go ahead and throw it.
No, I'm not throwing it. I jumped at him, remember?
Oh, okay.
Are we rolling an initiative or anything, or is this
No,
a surprise?
so Archie uses his jumping that he declared, jumps onto the boat and dives towards Glyam Spellick, who is surprised as hell. Go ahead and roll an attack at advantage, please, sir.
This is unhinged. Why does it seem like anytime a ship is introduced, we all just lose our fucking shit?
This episode went off the fucking hinge. You guys apparently struck a nerve in me, and we just started. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
I'm not
He
sorry.
takes 14 damage.
He takes none damage. How do you kill Glyam Spellick?
Oh, it's just like planted right in the dead center of his head. Just
All right. Going through his mind as it's split. I think that's Archibald fucking Theodore fucking Cromwell. This bastard has planted a great axe in my forehead, and it's splitting my prefrontal cortex. Before I die, I'm going to spit in his face. And spit in your face he does, as his head is sliced open like a fucking pumpkin, full of brains.
I told you I'd get you eventually.
Hello, dear listener. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Netherrealm, the Neverthere. If you're enjoying the world we're building, the stories, the mysteries, the characters, it would mean the world to us if you'd share this show with your friends. Word of mouth is how we grow, and every listener helps us bring even bigger stories to life. If you haven't already, be sure to follow or subscribe wherever you're listening. And if you have a moment, leave us a review. It helps more than you know. Our next full episode will be out May 12th, and we can't wait to show you what's coming next. But for now, before there were kingdoms, before there were heroes, there was only the chase, the touch, and the breath of gods. Let's step back, all the way back, to the very beginning. This is the story of Yset and Raymond and the world that grew from their dreams. In the first stirrings of this universe, before suns burned and before seas churned, there were two, Yset and Raymond. Born from the endless origin, they erupted into being, two great forces, two boundless wills. They raced across the emptiness, laughing, tumbling, chasing each other across the newborn dark. Whenever they touched, they left pieces of themselves behind. Sparks that became stars, scars that grew into swirling galaxies, fleeting touches that birthed the seeds of worlds. For eons they danced, faster than thought, wilder than time, until at last they found themselves at the farthest edge of the unfolding universe. Here, a newborn star flared, casting its golden light outward for the very first time. Beneath that quiet blaze, Yset and Raymond circled one another, and they rested. They fell asleep, twin gods cradled in each other's pull, and as they slept, they became. Life, drawn into their lingering warmth, bloomed upon their resting forms. Their breath became winds. Their blood became rivers. Their dreams shaped the first magics that wove themselves into the flesh of all things. But life cannot exist alone. Where life takes root, death soon follows. And so, from the ancient center, the origin of the universe, the place where Yset and Raymond first touched, another being emerged. Taish. Not a creation of the two, but an inevitability. A force as old as life itself, older than this universe and many others beyond. Taish, the one who waits. Taish, the guide to all else. They crossed the newborn stars, patient, tireless, until they found Yset and Raymond sleeping. And there, Taish waited. For life to awaken, for death to do what death has always done, to carry the living onward. And so the story began, not with fire, not with fury, but with a chase, with a touch, and with the first breath that would one day become the world you know. So now we know. In the beginning, there were only the chasers, the two, Yset and Raymond, gods in truth, gods in being, gods before thought itself existed in this universe. They were not born, they became. Racing from the origin, they crossed the black emptiness, leaving a trail of stars behind them like spilled light. And when they grew tired of the chase, they slowed. They circled. They slept. From their touch, all that is came to be. Stone, breath, seed, and spark. At first, there were no prayers. There were no temples. There was only life, burgeoning blindly, basking in the energies of the two. The earliest peoples of Yset saw the skies and the seas as the living body of the gods. When the tides shifted, they said, "The gods breathe." When the storms rolled across the lands, they said, "The gods weep." When crops grew heavy with fruit, they said, "The gods have smiled upon us." But as life grew more complicated, as questions of fate and misfortune arose, the people needed something closer. The two, after all, were so vast, so unreachable. They embodied not what a single life could understand. They ruled the cosmic dance between order and chaos, ever balancing the fate of the world. They were the tide itself, not the boats that drift upon it. Thus began the first covenant of the Ascendants. From among mortals arose those so devoted to a principle, to courage, to wisdom, to freedom, to fury, that the gods themselves recognize them. Or perhaps the conviction of these mortals was so powerful that it stitched new truths into the fabric of reality. These exceptional souls, at the moment of their death or in moments of absolute transformation, ascended. They became demigods, not ruling over vast cosmic laws, but over the smaller truths of mortal life. Hope, grief, battle, mercy, knowledge, truth. Things the two were too vast to grasp directly. And so, common folk turn their prayers not only to the unreachable stars, but to figures who once walked where they now walk. Ascendants became patrons, protectors, and judges, binding their mortal concerns to divine memory. But all gifts have their price. The two's touch upon the world, so heavily laden with life, was unbalanced. For life to have meaning, it must end. For creation to have purpose, there must be decay. From the union of order and chaos, from necessity, two new beings were born in this universe. Death, as we know, existed as the guide for the departed to all else. But decay had to exist to unmake that which had lived, so new life could rise. These were not honored guests, but necessary burdens. And so they became known as the Antitheans, not foes, but the shadows cast by the light of the two. While few openly worship death and decay, none can deny their reality. Even the most devout priest of Yset will light a black candle when a child is born, for death has already begun its slow, inevitable walk beside them. Thus, the common practice grew. The two as the eternal pillars of existence, Yset of order, Ramid of chaos. The Ascendants as the honored intermediaries, accessible and flawed, beloved and feared. The Antitheans as the dark reflections of necessity, whispered but rarely revered. And though names and faces change over the ages, all Lyrians know this truth. We are born between the breath of gods, and we fall into the arms of their shadows.